Hello, fabulous people. I don't know why I'm wearing my headset. Let's go. I have recorded this video, we published it, and we noticed that I have made a few slight mistakes in the video, and since I have been critiqued recently about certain slight errors and mistakes on the channel, I'm going to rectify it as best as I can. But before we get into this absolutely next level puzzle, a couple of thoughts. Thank you very much for checking out my chessable promo video. I really appreciate that. And hopefully you did check out the course itself, and I really do hope that it is going to be to your greatest benefit should you choose to go ahead with it. Recently the channel has enjoyed a little bit of a love and a bit of influx in terms of views and subscribers, so I would like to ask you to please keep at it. Keep on pressing keep on pressing the button, not the other way around. So please keep on pressing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you like it, so that I can deliver content like the one you are going to see right here, right now. So this puzzle is one that I discussed with Eric Rosen in our last collaboration, but because of the stipulation of the puzzle, the series Helpmate is so clumsy in order to execute it on an analysis board where you're not allowed to actually play consecutive moves for one side, I decided to re-record this video because this puzzle needs to be and deserves to be known because it's one of the best I have ever seen. So what is all this puzzle about? In this puzzle, your objective is to play a sequence of moves, in this case 153 moves, don't get frightened by this number by the way, 153 consecutive moves, so that after those 153 moves, white plays one move only, and that move in this case delivers a stalemate. Now in order to picture that, how that stalemate could be done, at first we need to find a spot for the king where it's immobile. So the first thing that comes to mind is that we can shuffle these rooks around like so, bring the king down here, bring the rook down here, here, and then bring the pawn down all the way here, but then we realize that the knight on g2 can move. So then we come to the conclusion that instead of this, the rook and the king should be the other way round. So actually, sorry, how do I do that? Oh yes, this is how I do it. The rook goes up, the king comes down here, then I wall up everybody, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, and now it's near stalemate, except that the g1 square is still free for black. So we need to make a move for white that will cover that square, and that move is going to be bishop c5. Now, in order to be able to execute bishop c5 with the desired effect, d4 needs to be captured. Now, since in the starting position, and I put the starting position now back on the board, the knight can't move because it checks the king, and so then the sequence is broken, because we can't play illegal stuff. The rooks can't leave the cage of the pawns. Therefore, the only piece that has the potential to take this pawn is the king. And this is why, by now, you will hopefully realize why we need 153 moves to make this puzzle work. It's because in order to take this pawn, we need to take this pawn, this rook, this knight. In order to take the knight, we need to take the bishop. In order to take the bishop, we need to take the rook. In order to take the pawn here, we need to take this. So these pieces that I am circling will have to be captured by the black king. All the rest is needed. And the way it looks like is this. Rook away, rook up, king up, rook here, rook down, king back, rook away, and the king has escaped. Now I get to go around, and the first step of this journey is done. And at this point, because I won't be able to replay the puzzle once I went through the solution, I have to tell you that one of the main, if not the main reason why this puzzle is an absolutely amazing effort by the composer is the fact that every single move that black executes in this puzzle has to be unique. Every single one of them. That means that on my journey from here to taking this rook, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 moves. If at any given point I can alter the route and still take the rook in 12, it takes away 99.9% of the value of the puzzle, and instead of the first prize that it got awarded, which means best and winner, it wouldn't even be mentioned anywhere. So the composer needed to create a scenario where the king went out, came back, went out, came back, in a way where at no point can or could the route be altered and still achieved in the same number of moves. That is just absolutely, like, I can't put it in words how difficult it is to create a position like that. I can only guess that to compose this would have taken many years, if not decades, for the composer, and a lot of restart, rebuild, put it in the bin, give up chess composition, this is not doable, get back to it, get started, redesign the frame. The whole shebang would have to go back and forth for years on end, not to mention the testing, then in the testing finding alternative solutions, again redesign, rebuild. I don't want to repeat myself too many times, you get my meaning. Insane effort. But let's continue. So now that I came back with the king, now I need to eat the bishop, because then I need to eat the knight. So now I'm back, now I need to reshuffle the rooks again, and now I can go and grab the bishop. Yeehaw! Now I need to take this knight, but unfortunately I can't just go there, because this knight is holding my way. So guess what? Yeah, you figured correctly. We are going to rebuild, go up, and we are going to eat the knight. Once again, and I highly recommend you that you have a look yourself, unique only path. This pawn mass here guarantees that all of these squares are undermined for the king, and so I have to go on the green path. Now I can't take the rook because that rook is needed in the final stalemate to pin the knight. So once again, all I have is go back in the same way. Undo the rooks, walk down the knight, eat the knight. Now I need to go back for the pawnzy. Tack, 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 up, rooksy, 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 kingsy, rooksy, rooksy. And we go, oops, that's illegal, let's go this way. I'm going to eat the pawn, then I'm going to eat this pawn, and even now, my route back is still unique. Absolutely amazing effort by the composer. The king comes down here, pawnzy, pawnzy. No, I just made the exact same mistake as before. King up, king up, king up, rook up, king here, king here, rook down, pawn up, and now finally the wall up is perfect. White gets to play his first and last move, bishop c5, and black is stalemated. And now I feel like I just want to be silent for 20 seconds so that you can just sit there and go like, wow. I don't know how open-minded you are towards chess compositions. This puzzle came to my attention when I read the book Secrets of Spectacular Chess, which I also talked about in the stream, which is one of the best chess books ever written, if not the best, on composed chess problems. And when I saw it, I just went like, this is next level. Like, this is one of the most amazing chess positions a human mind has ever composed. And I very firmly stand by that statement, almost irrespective of what I will see for the rest of my chess playing life. It is just something absolutely next level. It's very difficult once again to play these puzzles out on any chess platform because they disallow illegal things such as consecutive moves, and so I had to do it on board editor. But I do hope that you appreciate what you have seen. I highly recommend you to rewatch it so that you really fully well grasp the mechanism that is at play here and how the black king needs to go back and forth in order to accomplish a goal together with white in 153 moves. Needless to say that apart from being a breathtakingly beautiful composition, it is also a world record that is hugely unlikely to be beaten. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in, and sorry for the slight muck up that I have done by publishing this video first incorrectly with the wrong position. Now it's all good, so I hope that you get to enjoy it now fully well. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to come back soon, because I'm coming at you with more very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.